Hi everyone, it's me, Willow, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a movie review for you guys. I went and saw The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson just last night with my stepdad, and it was a great time. It was such a funny film, honestly, very unexpected. I was hearing it was very similar to Family Guy, as Seth MacFarlane is one of the producers on the film. Obviously, he's like the mastermind behind Family Guy, so that would make sense. If anything, I would compare this movie to like Austin Powers meets This Is the End. Really similar humor from both of those, kind of a combination. And I'm a big fan of Austin Powers and This Is the End, so I had a great time. Unfortunately, not all of the jokes landed for me, so it wasn't like an outstanding film. It was definitely a great time at the movies. I had a fun time. I think some of the jokes did land, but I would say like 75% of the jokes I think landed and the other percent just didn't really work for me. So, I also have not seen the original The Naked Gun, so obviously I am not fully prepared. I don't have the originals. I don't understand the full original humor from those films that have come into this one. So, just to preface, I did think the humor was really funny though. I'm going to get into spoilers, so we're entering spoiler territory right now. I think one of my favorite jokes was definitely the Weird Al Yankovic joke in the bunker. I thought it was so funny. It was very like cliche. We're on a mission. The evil bad guys getting the plot device literally to try and take over the world with this like cellular frequency that's going to make everybody divert back to like their animal instincts, and all of the like 1% are going to go into this bunker and they're going to be entertained by the best live entertainment the world can provide, which is Weird Al Yankovic. And I thought that was so funny. I really loved that. I also loved the Black Eyed Peas joke. I thought that was so on point. Them going back and forth naming all the Black Eyed Pea members and how Fergie is the Duchess. And then later on, we have a Fergalicious montage scene, which was an action scene. I thought that was fantastic. If anything, it wasn't long enough. We only got a little bit of Fergalicious, and I think they could have honestly done the whole song to an action scene. I think that was another one of my criticism, which I've seen a lot of people mention, that the film isn't long enough. I really love that it's a short film. It's just under 90 minutes long, and I love me a good 90-minute film, but unfortunately, I think they could really add on like 20 more minutes to the film to try and develop specifically Pamela Anderson's character and the whole quest with her brother Simon. And I would have given it a little bit more action too. Like, I do really like the action scenes. I think they're well balanced with the action and more like stupid humor. So I thought that was great with like the body humor, but I would have added more. I would have added one or two more action scenes because I thought that was really fun. I also really enjoyed like like the mixed martial arts like fight scene with like Liam Neeson inside like the New Year's Eve ball, and then his pants get stuck on like something and they get ripped off, and then you just see like the blur of him on live television with his pants being completely pulled off, and he's just naked from the waist down, but he's like sticking outside of the balls. So like the visual really funny. I really thought that was great. I also thought the ski chalet scene with like Frosty the Snowman was hilarious. That was in none of the like the promotion. I think just a one scene with the Frosty character, but I thought that was so funny. The whole montage of Pamela and Liam just kind of slowly falling in love, all that humor, and then they meet Frosty the Snowman by creating him with like an incantation, and then they have like a threesome with him, and then they leave him out and they kill him in the hot tub. Like, oh, perfect, guys, perfect. I thought it was so good. So, yeah, I think a lot of the jokes really were great, and I thought they were perfect like modernized versions of kind of like that raunchy, stupid humor that was really popular in like the 80s and the 90s. I feel like we've really gotten rid of it. And even the early 2000s with like Anchorman and 40-year-old version and This Is Mary, like I feel like those were very raunchy humors and we've kind of gotten away from them. Like I would say even like Grown Ups 2, like where are our raunchy humor or even just like our basic comedy films? I feel like we're really like taking a step back away from them. So I loved seeing at the late show at a 9 o'clock at my local cinema, which is always flipping empty. It was actually fairly busy. There's quite a few different groups there, all like older adults, obviously, because this is an R-rated comedy, I'm pretty sure. But I thought it was really great to see so many people there at like the late showing. I thought it would be possible that would just be me and my stepdad, but it was not. We also had a crowd. So I thought the film was great. I did give it a 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. So go give me a follow there, Willow D. Steele. The link is in the description for my Letterboxd and also my TikTok. If you guys are interested in all things pop culture, I post on my TikTok daily. So make sure you go follow me there. The link is also in the description. But yeah, I think my main criticism for the film would be that unfortunately not all the jokes land. And I don't know if that's necessarily Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson's fault. I would say that's more the writing's fault. Not all of the jokes were just like in line with the humor. And it wasn't just me, like the other people in the audience wasn't laughing as well. But I would also like add a little bit more, maybe like 15, 20 more minutes of material just to develop the story just a little bit more, maybe give us another action scene. But besides that, I thought it was really great. I love the chemistry between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. They just go straight for it. And I think their ages, it really does work. I love seeing two actors the same age, not like a super old, like Liam Neeson's not super old, but you know, like a really big age difference. Like I feel like we usually see like an older actor with like a younger actress as like their love interest. So seeing two actors of the same age demographic is very refreshing to see. We even kind of saw that in Happy Gilmore too. So it's great to see that trend actually happening and not just always, you know, a younger partner. It can also be vice versa with like a female being older and then a younger male being their love interest. And I'm not always the fan of that. So love seeing both of these, you know, well-renowned actors who've been in the industry for quite some time, you know, come back and just keep working on their craft. I thought it was great. Paul Walter Hauser is also in the film as like a mini cameo as Liam Neeson's like sidekick. Again, I feel like they could have given him a bit more to work on. I feel like he's often like cameos, like he was just in the Fast or the Fantastic Four as like Moleman in a really small part. And seems like he really does have like his inklings in Hollywood. He has like lots of good connections because he's in a lot of different films, but I feel like they never give him enough meat to grind on since I, Tonya. So I still have to see The Luckiest Man in the World, which he stars in, I believe. So I would love to see Paul used more just because he is a great talent. He has lots of range, and I just feel like people don't utilize him when he's in their films. So we'd love to see him utilized more. But yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I always try to get back and reply to you guys. If you enjoyed the review, make sure you hit that like button. And if you like film and all things pop culture, please give me a subscribe. And like I mentioned, go follow my Letterboxd and my TikTok. I have the links down below. And I'm trying to post more on my YouTube channel here with film reviews and other pop culture related content. So make sure you check out my channel by hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.